2 months ago, the federal government stopped providing special unemployment benefits to gig workers, independent contractors, and the self-employed. Those special benefits were meant to throw a lifeline, of course, to those who lost their income due to the pandemic, but didn't qualify for traditional unemployment benefits.
The benefits began almost 2 years ago, but now the EDD is suddenly requiring these workers to prove they really were eligible, or they have to pay them all back. 7 on your side's Michael Finney is here with the latest upset at the EDD. Michael.
Imagine hearing this. Now, this is coming as a shock, just as folks are getting back on their feet as the holidays approach. Nearly 1 million Californians are receiving these threatening notices. EDD saying it's a federal rule. They must prove they were really self-employed or pay back the money that helped get them through the pandemic. And get this, they could get hit with a 30% penalty.
Whether you're in the gig economy, whether you're an independent contractor, everybody who is now out of work is eligible for unemployment insurance.
Those reassuring words from federal lawmakers announced pandemic relief for all as COVID-19 swept the nation, shutting down the economy, throwing millions out of work. The government would pay pandemic benefits even to the self-employed, like Uber drivers, beauticians, and store owners forced to close shop.
They really needed us to stop working.
It was really tough for us to survive, pay rent, pay bills.
That money helped all of us sort of stay afloat.
It was great to, have the government help us out.
Einstein Paredes owns a salon in San Francisco. Heather Mendoza is a hairstylist in San Jose. Both had to stop working in the pandemic and received unemployment benefits from the EDD. Now, nearly 2 years later, EDD is requiring them to prove they deserved it, sending each of them this startling text message.
At first, it was really intimidating. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I have to do now?
It's a pull and tug, kind of thing, Like you're giving me money, but now you don't think I deserve the money.
The text reads, EDD alert. Federal rules require you to provide documents or risk repaying benefits. At first, Einstein thought it was a phishing scam.
People trying to steal your identity or your information.
Thousands more got the same notice in this email, reading, if you do not provide the required documents, you may have to repay benefits. And we will add a 30% penalty if you intentionally give false information.
I don't understand why a year later you're asking me for this information.
It's just really nerve-wracking to sit on pins and needles, a year and a half later, wondering if you're going to have to pay that back.
The EDD awarded unemployment benefits to nearly 3 million self-employed Californians since April 2020. However, EDD says nearly 1 million only signed their claims under penalty of perjury or lack enough documents. Last December, Congress extended the pandemic benefits but required proof of eligibility. That was to stop rampant fraud, scammers fabricating stories to collect benefits. Now, EDD is backtracking to get all required paperwork.
We provided that information already.
It sucks for us because we have to go through the extra legwork.
So we're backtracking, we're backpedaling. So it makes me feel like we were lied to.
So folks are asking why EDD didn't require everyone to supply documents in the first place instead of giving out money and asking for proof nearly 2 years later. Well, EDD says it just wanted to get payments out faster. Now, I've posted a link with information on what documents you need in order to prove you were eligible. You can get all of that information at abc7news.com, and I would carefully read it.
Yeah, 30% penalty. Be cautious.
Ouch.
Yeah, wow. That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.